The One Punch Man disaster. We got a video by Dolan Darkest.
Welcome back to Slop Live. You're probably aware of the colossal failure of One Punch Man Season 3, with barely any animation and a ton of errors on top of all that, with fans dubbing it
The worst part is the amount of content that they cut.
One Frame Man. It started off bad, but people still held on to hope that they were saving the budget for the fights. But by the time it got to episode 6 and there was still no improvement, people were finally sick of it, review bombing the episode on IMDb, and it's now the lowest rated episode of anime in history with a 1.4 out of 10. Now, surprisingly, there was actually a glimmer of hope in both episode 8 and 9, where some of the fights...
Yeah, episode 8 was chill because it had the whole flashy flash fight and it was decent.
Actually had more than one frame, shocking fans in the process. And whilst the IMDb scores were still low, with a 6.6 and 5.5 respectively, these were still the highest rated episodes of the season, with the next highest being a 3.7. That's how bad it is. Well, of course, it all came crashing down in the final episode, filled with about 5 frames total, terrible censoring and mismatched animation, and pointed out by one redditor cutting pages and pages of iconic manga panels, earning it the outstanding...
Bro, the worst part is cutting content because that affects like the actual story, bro. It's just annoying.
Score of a 2.2 on IMDb. Here's an example from the final episode where they take an already terrible, basically static scene.
Yeah, this shit was ass, bro. This was ass.
And then they also just reuse it about 30 seconds later.
Yep.
Another one in an animation of Zombie Man opening a door where his hands don't even sync up with the door opening, and if it couldn't get any worse, a panel from
Okay, at least I didn't notice that one.
From the manga with Zombie Man smoking a cigarette was replaced with him licking a lollipop.
This wasn't a huge deal to me.
Due to the episode's time slot, they couldn't show him smoking, but there was probably plenty of different ways to censor this without using a lollipop. Also, one of the animators who was responsible for some of the standout moments in Season 2 tweeted out that some of the cuts and fixes he made to the episode didn't even make it in and weren't even used. So yeah, it's well and truly over. We had probably one of the best anime seasons ever in Season 1, and now, most likely, the show will probably be cancelled. Basically all due to Bandai Namco's mismanagement. And if they don't cancel it, it's probably just gonna be...
Bro, we just need to end up getting like a remake of Season 3. That's the only option at this point.